Hi guys, so I am back with a couple of project shares that I have, and this is the first one of 3 videos I'm going to be uploading, and in this particular video I'm going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone because I am going to be showing you two journals, and they're going to be 2 garden journals. This is the first one, and in this one, just like the other one, it's going to be featuring the paper collection of Seneca Pond Crafts, and it's the Butterfly Secrets. I love that paper collection. But also I've incorporated another paper collection, and it is by let's see here, Paper Cottage Printies, and she is also on Etsy, and the paper collection is called My Garden, and I think it just goes good with this Seneca Pond Crafts collection. So I wanted to incorporate the 2, and I'll show you why I think it works good for a garden journal. So the first thing I want to point out is I did reinforce the spine with duct tape, and oh my gosh, what a nightmare. I will never ever do that again. I gotta tell you, sewing this was such a pain. My thread kept breaking, and I think it was because, you know how duct tape is so strong, and I had the really good duct tape, and it just kept breaking my thread, and it was just a nightmare. But I muddled through, and I got it done. But oh my gosh, never again. I will continue to enforce my spines with the Tyvek, because never again. But anyway, I used one of Seneca Pond's images in the front of the cover. Let me back this up just a little bit. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. On the cover, and I used some eyelets here to reinforce, and I used Seneca Pond's image for the back. And then I used some rosette trim, and I had distressed these with my inks. I have a video showing how I did that. And then I have a little tassel that I distressed, oh my gosh, I can't even speak, that I just created here with it's removable. It's got one of those clasps that you can take off if you want to. It's got some little leaves and lace and little pearls, like those iridescent pearls, you know, really cute. And seam binding closure. So the listing has how many pages it has, but this one measures 6 inches by 8 3/4, and I will show you what it looks like inside. So you open it up, and it looks like this, and it has a pocket. And I will point out what is the My Garden kit from Paper Cottage Printies. I'll point out what belongs to her. So I have a tag here and a tag here, so for lots of journaling. And then I used one of Seneca Pond's, mason jars, and I made a little shaker card, and I fussy cut some little fairies, and I put them in there, and yeah, I think that was a lot of fun. And then, but you still can journal in the back because it is cardstock in the back. So it just adds some movement. I love it. So I have one of those, and then a large tag, and you can journal or add photos of your garden. I'm so excited for the garden. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be making one of these for myself. I love the garden. and has coffee dyed paper, and I punched little bit of punching. So this is the cottage paper cottage printies, and see, this is why I liked it, because you can keep track. Let me bring it closer. So it says bulbs and plants, and then plant name, they planted seed in the plant, so you can keep track of all kinds of things. This is them too. And then I have a dictionary page here, Lilium. So it's a dictionary, garden dictionary book that I have, and so I decided that I wanted to put some of that. This is Seneca Pons, and I just made a little tag, and you can, I don't know, keep something in there, a little journaling. I stamped a little doily and I fussy cut it out, and you can keep that in there as a tuck. And this is a poetry book that I have, and then this poem is The Garden Year. It's vintage, and then it so happened that it was blank in the back, so you can journal on that. This is from Printies, again on Etsy. You could put a picture there or a journal. Tracing paper. This is a glassine bag that I just sewed, and you can journal here. And then inside here you have another tag. I printed that out off the internet. Beautiful with butterflies and flowers. So that goes in there. And I have a little doily that I've distressed around, so you can see some glimmer mist. And then this is an envelope, and I did some stenciling. You could keep here, I'm thinking maybe receipts of stuff that you bought for your garden. Keep your costs, you know, documented and stuff for comparison for next year. I know I do that. That goes in there. And then a large tag that I've stenciled. That goes in there. Some journaling pages. A postcard. This is tea dyed, and I just did an imprint with a doily as it was drying. This is Printies again, for pictures or journaling. That's them. And then more to where you can keep track of what you're doing in your garden. This is Seneca Pond. This is Printies. And Edith Holden. And this is, I printed this off the internet. And then this is Audie Mae's, and I think this is Enchanted Caroline. So I just printed out an envelope. It's empty right now. You could put something in there, maybe, I don't know, photos, and just put them in there while you get the time to put them in your journal. So that goes in there. This is a flip down with a doily. I printed this off the internet. It's like a seed packet thing, and I've distressed all around it. This is Seneca Ponds. And then this is your herbs. And then this is from the Paper Cottage Printies, and this is like a big layout, and this is why I didn't. Normally I put like an envelope in the middle to hide my my signature, but I didn't, because this is like a layout and you can plan out your garden. So I wanted to leave it open, and what I did was I just added some little flower charms on the strings. Look at how pretty that image is. And this is Seneca Pond, and then this is off the internet. It's like a pumpkin. Another pocket, and this is Seneca Ponds again. Large tag for journaling or photos. Stitched around. Edith Holden. More coffee dyed. vegetables. And this is another little mason jar because, you know, summertime, mason jar, canning and all that. And there's a little cute little fairy in there. And I seen Crafty Irina do something like this, and that's where actually I got the idea, from Crafty Irina. But I decided that I wanted to be able to journal. Whoever got this journal in the back. So that's why I backed it with cardstock. Another large tag. And that goes in there. This one is Artie Mae's as well, and this is from her collection. It's empty, but this is from her collection Nature Walk. So very fitting. I love her collections too. And that's a flip down with another doily and more charts for you to keep track of your garden. And this is an area for pictures, but you can also journal. More doily in print on the coffee dyed paper. Another seed packet, 15 cents still. Seneca Ponds, and you can also journal there because it does have lines. And then this is off the internet. It's the Daisy Fairy, and you can journal on the back. This is a glassine bag, and I just made a tag. And that goes in there. You could put whatever you want in there. And then this is a little muslin sack, and I just made a tag, and that goes in there. See, these little sacks, somehow it reminds me of summer. More tracing paper that I've glimmer misted. Bulbs and plants. The seasons. That's more of that vintage poetry book. This is the other side of that garden dictionary book. Flowers. Now you keep track of your flowers. And another, it's like a seed packet I got off the internet. And I got a side tuck here. Journaling space, and this is another pocket. And that is the back of it. Now, oh, and you got lace here, and you also have lace here. So the other one is very similar. It's actually almost identical to this one. All the elements that this one has, the other one has as well. The only thing that changes really is the cover. So I'm just going to do a really quick flip through. I'm not going to be pulling all kinds of things out because in reality it's basically the same thing. So I'll show you that one now. And this is going to be listed on my Etsy as the Butterfly Garden. Okay. Now this one, see, the color's different. This one's going to be listed as My Garden. Okay. And it's just a little different color. So this one has the pink rosettes. The front of the cover is different, but the closure and everything is the same. This is Seneca Pond, and this front cover is from Paper Cottage Printies, and this is part of the collection that we're using, which is My Garden. Okay, so we'll go inside and I'll just do a really quick flip through because, like I said, it's basically the same. So you got the lace front and back, and you know, it's all the elements are the same. So we'll just do a really quick flip through because I have two big journals. You know, you have your dictionary page, Artie Mae's envelope, your tracing paper, spring quiet. You have your bag with your tag, you know. So it's all the elements, like I said, they are the same. Your bulb plants. just do a really quick flip. Edith Holden, you know, your charts, your bulb and plants, and then it has your middle of the signature, which is, you know, your garden plan, and then you have your little flower charms that are metal, and your little dill packet, and then you have your mason jars with little cute little fairies in there, and your tags, vegetables, Edith Holden, and you have your little, same as the other one, and you still have your tags, and Artie Mays again, Nature Walk envelope, and you have your flips, tracing, you still have your envelope and your tag, another little mason jar with the cute little fairy, and of course you could journal on the back, another little tag here, photos, and you have your muslin little sack with your tag in the glassine bag and another tag there, and that is the back of it. Okay, so these are listed. This one's going to be listed as my garden. So I hope you like those, and the cute little tassel. Very cute. All right, so I will be back with two full-size journals. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I am coming back